Hello everyone, dear Barcelona fans. This is Pedro, a passionate fan of blue and deep red just like you, and I welcome you to this space where our love for Barcelona unites us, makes us vibe, and gives us hope every day. Before diving into this news that could well shake the foundations of European football, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. Would you dream of seeing Kylian Mbappé in our jersey? Do you think this opportunity is real? Let's debate it together, as only the Barcelona family knows how. And now, let's dive into this real informative bombshell that exploded at Valdebebas and could change the destiny of European football. Kylian Mbappé, the French star who just a few weeks ago was presented as the jewel of the Madrid project, no longer feels comfortable in the white team's locker room. According to various sources close to the merengue club, the star has not found the atmosphere he expected. He does not feel supported by some of the team's heavyweights and, to top it all off, he has encountered internal tensions that contrast sharply with the harmony promised at the time of his signing with the Chamartin club. This unease has quickly transcended the club's environment, generating not only concerns within the Real Madrid management but also deep discontent among some supporters, who are beginning to wonder if it was a good idea to bet so much on a player who, by his character and style, has never really matched the Madrid identity. The situation has deteriorated to the point that there is even talk of a possible early departure for Mbappé, which would be a real earthquake at the Bernabeu. But this is where Barcelona can step in with strength and intelligence. Joan Laporta, the club's president who masters strategic moves better than anyone, has already gotten to work. Far from sitting idly by in this situation, he has initiated contacts with the mother and representative of Kylian Mbappé. Sources close to the player's entourage assure that the conversation was positive, cordial, and open, suggesting that the French star does not rule out a future at Barcelona. And that, dear Barcelona fans, is music to our ears. We know that Barcelona's style, its history, its way of conceiving football, and its commitment to beautiful play are values that Mbappé deeply respects. Over the years, the Frenchman has repeatedly expressed his admiration for the Barcelona philosophy of play, for the Barcelona DNA, which marked an era in world football. Now, with his initial disappointment in Madrid, the scenario is more open than ever for us to exploit this gap with intelligence and vision and turn it into a historic opportunity. Laporta, as astute and courageous as always, has already shown in the past that no transfer is impossible for a president who lives for the club's colors, who listens to the members, and who always has the greatness of Barcelona in mind. In this case, his strategy is to seduce Mbappé's entourage with a clear project, a competitive team, and, above all, a football environment where the Frenchman can be happy, shine without toxic pressures, and become a legend. Of course, bringing in Mbappé will be neither easy nor cheap, but the key question is it worth it? From this standpoint, as a convinced Barcelona fan, I say yes, because we're talking about one of the most destabilizing footballers in the world, a talent who could mark an era if placed in the right environment. And this environment, dear Barcelona fans, only Barcelona can offer it to him. Here, he would not have to deal with oversized egos or toxic environments. Here, he could be at the center of a healthy, ambitious project with a clear identity. The atmosphere at Valdebebas is far from ideal. According to internal sources, Mbappé's arrival has sparked jealousy in certain sectors of the locker room. Some believe that his transfer has broken balances, disrupted hierarchies, and caused tensions between players already well established in the club. This fracture has been poorly managed by the white management, which now finds itself facing a situation that could worsen if the Frenchman decides to force his departure. In this context, Laporta's figure stands out strongly. He understands that this type of operation is not won only with money, but with a clear vision, human proximity, and a credible football proposition. And that is precisely what he is building, a Barcelona where young talents flourish, where the sports structure works seriously, and where elite players like Mbappé can find the stability they have not found elsewhere. Mbappé wants to be happy. He does not want to be just another piece in a machine where he is only valued as a player, but also as a leader and as a human being. And this is a card that Barcelona can play very strongly. Here, we would welcome him with open arms, with respect, and with the conviction that he can leave his mark and commit to our cause. From my modest position as a Barcelona supporter, I can only say that we should not fear this possibility. On the contrary, we should embrace it, discuss it, analyze it, and push the club to have the necessary audacity to take this step. Imagine for a moment what it would be like to see Mbappé score at the Camp Nou. Imagine what it would mean for world football if the Frenchman wore the blue and deep red jersey and decided to make history with us. It could be a unique opportunity, a masterstroke that would change the power dynamics in European football. A sign that Barcelona is not only alive but ready to return to the top, with audacity, intelligence, and a clear vision of the future. The possible arrival of Kylian Mbappé at Barcelona is not limited to sporting implications but also represents a profound change in the club's dynamics and how the team projects itself into the future. Integrating a player of his caliber requires meticulous planning at all levels, from tactics to psychology. Mbappé is a unique talent, but he is also a footballer who needs to feel part of a project where he can express himself freely and develop his full potential without external pressures that could affect his performance. In this regard, Barcelona's sports structure is at a key moment to welcome a figure who will undoubtedly attract all eyes and generate great expectations. The club will have to offer not only a competitive environment but also a balanced and solid team that allows the Frenchman to shine in every match and be a protagonist without all the responsibility resting on his shoulders. The sports management is working to strengthen the squad with players who will complement Mbappé and make Barcelona a more versatile team, with alternatives in all lines. Another crucial aspect is the influence that Kylian Mbappé will have off the field. His arrival will attract unprecedented media attention, making FC Barcelona the center of all sports conversations. The international spotlight will shine on the club, significantly increasing commercial interest and attracting renowned new sponsors. This increased visibility represents a golden opportunity for the club to expand its brand globally, open new markets in Asia, America, and beyond, and strengthen its financial position. Imagine Mbappé jerseys selling out worldwide, prestigious partnerships multiplying, and Barcelona becoming more than ever a symbol of football excellence. However, this new dynamic also presents a significant challenge for the club. The focus must remain on the sporting aspect and not be distracted by external noise and incessant media demands. We all know that this has been a problem for some major clubs in the past, where balancing sporting performance and managing commercial expectations has sometimes been difficult to achieve. Barcelona will need to show great intelligence in navigating these waters, ensuring that the very essence of the club, its identity and values, are not lost in this whirlwind. Of course, managing pressure will be a key element in this new era. Mbappé will arrive at Camp Nou with a baggage full of colossal expectations. He will carry the weight of being the star recruit, the one who must make the difference and lead the club to the highest summits. The club must be prepared to support him at every step of this journey, with top-tier psychological and professional support. The goal will be to help him transform this pressure into an inexhaustible motivation, a force that will drive him to give his best on the field. Fortunately, Barcelona has accumulated invaluable experience with top players over the decades. This expertise will serve to create an environment conducive to the integral development of Mbappé, where he can flourish both sportingly and personally. Moreover, Mbappé's arrival could have an extremely positive ripple effect on the rest of the team and the training center. Young players from La Masia will see him as a role model, a source of inspiration that will motivate them to push themselves every day. His professionalism, work ethic, and exceptional talent will generate an environment of healthy competition within the group, raising the level of everyone. The motivation to learn, improve, and surpass oneself will grow within the squad, and this could translate into better results on the field and greater team cohesion. Imagine Barcelona's young talents training alongside Mbappé, learning from his experience, and aspiring to reach his level of excellence. Finally, Barcelona will need to manage communication around this operation with great intelligence. Transparency and caution will be fundamental to avoid unnecessary speculation that could destabilize the team or generate false expectations among supporters. The management will need to inform the social mass responsibly, sharing the right information at the right time, while promoting unity and optimism. It will be necessary to avoid falling into excesses of euphoria that could later turn into frustration in case of disappointing results. Balance will be key, and Barcelona will need to show wisdom to maintain this balance throughout this new adventure. In conclusion, the possible arrival of Kylian Mbappé at FC Barcelona opens an exciting and promising chapter for the club. It is a significant challenge, with risks, but also enormous opportunities. The key to success will lie in the club's ability to manage all aspects involved in a transfer of this magnitude, relying on the union of all stakeholders: management, technical staff, players, and supporters. Together, we must build a winning and sustainable project that will allow Barcelona to shine again on the European and global stage. Dear Barcelona fans, this is the time to support our club with more strength and passion than ever. This is the time to keep the dream intact and believe in a bright future for FC Barcelona. Mbappe's arrival could mark the beginning of a new glorious era for our beloved club, and we must all be active participants. So, Barcelona fans, this is the time to dream, believe in our values, and push together towards excellence. Kylian Mbappe is not happy in Madrid, and we must show him that Barcelona is his true home. Here, he will find much more than a club. He will find a family, a common passion, and supporters who will make him feel special from the first minute. Together, we can write a new page in the history of FC Barcelona, a page filled with success, joy, and beautiful football. And you, dear Barcelona fan, what do you think? Would you like to see Kylian Mbappe wearing the blue and deep red jersey and becoming the new face of Barcelona? Do you think this is the perfect opportunity to make a big impact and restore Barcelona to its place among the European football elite? Feel free to leave your comments below and share your enthusiasm with the Barcelona community. Like this video if you share this dream, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue to dream together in blue and deep red. Visca el Barça, and long live beautiful football!